Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and I talk a lot about Salesforce. Today we're going to be covering how to create an auto number field within Salesforce. So an auto number field is a way to generate a number automatically based upon your different needs. This often can be used for things like order numbers, manufacturing numbers, delivery, tracking numbers, that kind of thing. Anything that needs to be unique, this can be used for, and it will just generate a number for you when the record is created. So if we are creating an order, it will automatically create that number of the order number. Let's go ahead into setup. So I'm going to go to the gear icon and then setup. From here, I'm going to go to the object manager. And then we can search for the object that we want to create this auto number for. I am going to go to classes. I am going to click on that. It's a custom object that I just created. Then go to fields and relationships. I'm going to go click new. And then from here, we are going to select auto number. And then we're going to create the field label. So this is just going to be what it is called. I am just going to say the number, say class number. So the example here is that this is tracking all the college classes that I'll need to take in order to graduate. Now, I'm definitely done with college. I probably don't want to do any more, but this is just the example. Let's say that the class number is going to be the order that I need to take the classes in, or the order that I enter it into Salesforce. So anything that's red next to it is going to be required. So you have to add that in order to save, or else it will error out on you. So let's go ahead and select a display format. So as an example, it shows you like an A dash, and then it has some brackets that you can add in, and then it has like a 4 number series. So it gives you like the 4 zeros are allowing for up to 4 digits of the auto number. Let's go ahead and say, have it be 000, so 4 zeros, dash 000. And then the starting number is going to be 4 zeros dash 0001. All right. And we can choose for it to generate an auto number for existing records. Now, I currently don't have any existing records on this object, so I'm going to leave it blank. Typically, I would say add a description, add help text. Those are very helpful. Description is going to be the back-end explanation of, hey, this is what this field is used for other Salesforce admins to see, or maybe other system admins to see. Now, the help text is going to show up when the user is inputting information. I find really helpful and really ironic that they have help text next to the help text field. It's essentially like this little eye icon that text displays when it's being hovered over. I'm sure that you're familiar with this and you've seen this in previous examples. We could also have this be a unique identifier from an external system. So again, going back to order numbers, if you're trying to have this be for orders across different platforms, like if you are connecting Salesforce to Amazon, or if you're connecting it to Shopify, you could have this be a unique identifier from the external system, and then I'm sure you'd have to enter in some other pieces of information. You can also auto add this to the custom report type. I'm already going to do this so then it shows up on the reports. It's just a good thing to be able to see those different things on reports and see unique identifiers, at least in this scenario. All right, so now that we have that figured out and all the errors figured out, it's a real-time error there. This is why I recommend using sandboxes to test things out before you use them in production. So that way you can get rid of all the bumps along the way, as many as you can before getting into the users. This next part is going to be for establishing field level security. So field level security is just saying who can see this field, who can edit the field. Now the auto number, because of its nature of being an automatic system generated field, it's going to be read only for everyone, so no one can edit it, and it's going to be visible for whoever you set. So that's really the only thing that you need to set on the field level security. I'm just going to leave it for everyone because I don't necessarily feel like this needs to be hidden, as well as I'm the only one in this org. Now this is going to be adding this auto number to the page layout. So essentially what a page layout is just the fields that are displayed when you are on the front end of the object and you are the user going into the object itself. So I'm just going to have this automatically display on the case layout so I don't have to add it in later on. Let's go ahead and click save here. And it should save. There we go. Let's go ahead and test this out and go check on the front end of Salesforce. So I'm going to go up to the app launcher here to the waffle and click classes. And if we create new, let's have this be a test, save. It has an auto number here. So class number 1, because it's the first one we added into Salesforce. Now, this is not the best example to use for adding an auto number, but manufacturing, this could be a really great thing, or for shipping, this could be really great, e-commerce, that kind of thing. But I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, be sure to give it a like, subscribe. You can check out the courses down below in the description, or on Salesforce Upskill, Udemy Business, and LinkedIn Learning. You can connect with me on LinkedIn at EmilyCallMBA. Thanks so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.